Yo. 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 Yo, yo, yo. What's up, dudes? How are we doing today? We finally packed them off a stream. All crap, but at least we packed some. Good fodder. Dude, I don't even think I took a look at the season pass whenever it came out. Did we get anything new today besides the 81 plus player pick? Shallow, what's up, buddy? We're going to do that instead. So we're going to do 81 plus player pick instead of the 80 plus because it's gone. 83 plus times 10 still out. We got an 85 plus player pick now. What do we need for that? 84 squad. That's actually really good for us. We get a ton of 84s. Yeah, we're a little low right now, though, so we'll got to build that back up. Anyways, dudes, welcome. We are going to grind like crazy today. I am up to 45 out of 50 of the 51 player packs I want to make by team of the season. Now, we still have probably, 2 weeks until team of the season starts? A little less than 2 weeks. So we got plenty of time to make 5 more. I have a feeling we're going to get 5 more easily in the next couple days. But yeah, until then, we're just going to keep grinding, dudes. Let's start with the dailies and move from there. We got a ton of stuff we can do today. I want to spam. Look at this, too. We haven't even touched, really, any of the informs in our club. If we look at our club, look at all the ones we still have. So we have what? That's 5 88s, 6 87s, 2 86s, and then the 85. So we got plenty more exchanges we can make if we ever run low. But right now I'm trying to keep as many of the informs as we can. 1, the low end ones so we can keep using them over and over. But 2, the high end ones so that we can just be club stocked to the brim. You have 840 packs. Nice, man. Dude, I wonder what our coin total and the amount of... what do I call it? It wouldn't even be fodder. I wonder what our coin total would be and the amount of Team of the Week player picks. I guess just player picks in general would we have done if I did all my 51 player packs and opened those up too. You got Elorian. Nice. You got Prince, 94. How much does she go for? She's like cheap, isn't she? You have 840 packs. What are you saving for, Daz? If you say team of the season, what part of team of the season? Or is it just kind of like the whole thing? 80k but a good super sub? Yeah, I mean, it's kind of getting to that point where it's like a lot of things are going to be not making people squads, but if you want to have fun with it off the bench, by all means, go for it. You packed Gina last night? I'm sorry to hear about that, man. Anytime I pack a Newcastle player, it's a horrible experience. All a team of the season? Dude, day one of team of the season, I really hope we get a revamp of exchanges and they give us not only exchanges back, but we get an 84 one and a 90 plus. That'd be sick. I'm excited for the EFL team this season. I feel like the EFL team this season is going to be really good. Lots of championship players, I have a feeling. I don't think Jack Clark's going to be in it now that he's been injured. Finally coming back, but... will team of the season have 3 playstyle pluses? Probably. I'm not sure. I wouldn't be surprised by the end of the game if you have cards that have like every playstyle plus in the game. EA will do anything to sell packs. Because think of it this way. Playstyle pluses essentially allow EA to recycle the same cards again with similar stats, but get away with it even more because it has different play styles. So they don't need to have ratings be like FIFA Mobile, where it just gets crazy high, like in the, 120s. How high do stats go in that game? Instead of doing that, they can just change the kind of quote-unquote meta playstyle pluses it has. Also, then in a foul swipe, everything that used to be meta can kind of get wiped off the market in terms of its price. You know what we need, though? We need live cards. We need a promo of live cards, but it's live playstyle pluses that are constantly changing. That'd be sick. Think about that from like a trading perspective. How many coins you could make or lose on that. Yeah, because think of it like this. 90 plus might sound crazy to some of you, but think about how many 89, 90, 91, 92 community team of the season, rest of the world team of the season cards that are discard in price, essentially, that you could potentially put into an exchange. Especially if you're not doing like the high-end player SBCs that come out. What are you going to do with like 92s? I wouldn't want to waste a 92 in an 89 exchange. You know, did you see my ping? I ended up with Fortune 53, 80 plus picks this week. Do I need therapy? What was the end result? I guess let's figure out what the end result was before we figure out if you need therapy. I won't run out of packs if we... Yeah, dude, I'm never running out of packs again if we get exchanges. Now, I'm debating, too. I don't know how you guys feel about this. I'm trying to just make as many Team of the Week player picks as possible in League SBC runs. Packing tradable things, whether it's good or bad. Just selling everything tradable. To make another 200k or so to get to 650. That way we can do that new promo pack that came out. That's what? Guaranteed... Is it 60, 85 pluses? I really want to get that this week without, like, trading. Just kind of by grinding that way. Haven't packed any of the big heroes or icons? This promo or in general? Pack Kafu from the 89 Exchange. Hey, GG. The nice thing is, I don't really run out of packs from outside of my saved 89s unless I'm grinding the menus for like 5 or 6 hours a day, which we're not doing, so it really doesn't get to that point. You pack Pritz 5 times? I wouldn't mind Pritz. Good fodder. Good fodder. Trying to get Cruyff to bench Werner. Do it. Do it. Send Werner to the gulag. Is anyone doing the mixed league SBC? I did a few runs of the premium again because we had a lot of lib cards. Market will inflate like crazy the next day. EAs are handed out the compensation for Yaya and Schneider. I saw people make crazy coins on that. I kind of wish I participated, but then in the same breath, I'm really glad I didn't. Because that means I'd have that many coins to do it, and I wouldn't want to be in that situation. I like where we're currently at. That have enough to open a big promo pack and have to grind to get it back. But we'll see if we can change it. Yeah, I did the Mixed League SBC earlier. Got only one walkout. I'm thinking of doing it maybe 1 or 2 times through just because we have so many bronze and silvers now in our club. Turn that into something maybe. Mumbo Foot Birthday Pires is the most fun card ever. Is he actually? How much do you want me to buy yours for, WSM? Get to the point, mate. This silver's looking like an icon. Dude, isn't that the greatest feeling when that happens? You're randomly opening packs and you see what you think is an icon, but it's really a silver. Love that feeling. Alright, now we're to the actual packs. How much is Pires? Captain, the real Captain America, boys. Look at him. First game back. Gets player of the game. Player of the match. What a beast. Alright, Pires. Which version of Pires? Is there 2? Or am I tripping? The weak foot one. So 4-star skills, 5-star weak foot. What does he have? He has Trickster and the finesse, right? Looks like he could be good. Kiri, how's it going? That hero SBC is pointless. What are the teams needed for it? I mean, most of that stuff feels pointless in general. 60 rare golds, 81. 60 rare golds, 85 plus. 1 guaranteed, 90 plus. 650 is just insane. Must have made EA insane money. I need to get that coin total before it goes away. How long do I have? 3 days and 19 hours? I feel like it'll be close. Because I'm thinking about it from the perspective of we'll get at least 3 of the 89 exchanges. Guaranteed. We'll probably get 5 to 10. In all fairness. And then everything else gets sent into exchange packs. Or I mean, technically everything does. So that's 60 exchange packs. Unless you get a really good card and you want to keep it. So think about how many Team of the Week player picks. And then how many coins you can make off of that. That's what I'm thinking. It's an 86. Yeah, I'm not doing it. I was going to say I might do it if it's like low-end fodder. And I could get an 89 out of it. But yeah, if it's an 86 and 83, no thank you. Your game won't stop lagging. Old gen is so bad. I hate to break it to you, buddy. Both are bad. I'm done with the old gen versus new gen debate. One way or another. I'm in the camp of just everything EA touches is horrific. Never thought I'd be here. I was always 1 foot in, 1 foot out in the sense of if I ever had a compliment, there was somewhat of a complaint too. Or if I had complaints, there'd also be a compliment somewhere. Now it's just, they stopped caring a long time ago. And they're a joke of a company. I think this promo is better than Team of the Year when it comes to the name. Apart from that, I don't like it. Yeah, if we're talking team names, this is up there with one of the best promos ever. Are you doing League SBCs? Once we get a lot of high-end, not even high-end, once we get a lot of gold libs and suds from dailies and stuff and exchanges, then we go through and do League SBCs a few runs. So I'm still doing them, but I'm not like bidding on silver libs to do it, if that makes sense. And that packet's a 99% hero and a 91% icon. Yeah, so we'll get probably at least a few good things in it. Guaranteed. Which is nice. You're basically playing FIFA 23. You know what's crazy? No joke. There's probably people out there who don't have social media whatsoever. Work a normal job. Don't follow any, like, streamers, content creators. don't know what a meta is. Maybe sit in like Div 6 and just genuinely enjoy the game. The few times throughout the week they get to play. Wait for exchanges. Are you putting all your cards in? I'm doing the unlimited duplicate exchange method with the exchange cards. Let's see, what's the team looking like? The fact that you make them red pisses me off so much. Gonna craft more picks after I'm done cooking. He's cooking. Piers is him. Piers is washed. Grinding PPs. What do you like more, Wobble? For a grind, 80 pluses or 81 pluses? You can include pack weight for yourself, your own bias or like experience. You can go off of like the cheapest, the most expensive. What have you noticed is easier to grind the minis with? Neither. One of the most OP cheap. How much does he cost, WSM? Dude, it's giving me all the 84s. Thank you. Alright, Padaiz goes in. Vinny Dynamic is nice. Him biting his lip. Bro, they must have struggled for that dynamic image. You can see the... Maybe I'm looking too hard at it. Did they bottle the cropping job for him? Or am I tripping? Like, look at the left side of his neck. Like, right below his ear. I don't know if they had AI do it or someone did it by hand. But it's like, if you really look at it, they could have did a better job. Dude, that grin. Every time you go play someone, it's the grin of you're about to lose. You're done for. You're done, kid. Solid player of the year? Is that happening? Alright, who was the 81? Braiz, right? Wait, hold on. WSM, have you heard anything about Liverpool transfers? Supposedly it's like a done deal with Sunderland that you're getting our wonder keeper. The man, the myth, the legend himself. Anthony Patterson. It wasn't today that it came out. It was like 2 days ago. Wait, can I find the tweet? Hold on. Browse died when I saw the tweet. So, there's like fan accounts that pop up. There's fan accounts that pop up randomly. Gosh, where is it? Oh, hold on. I like so many tweets on Easter. Dude, the Easter football memes were great. Also, too, I don't know if you guys saw this. This is a Sunderland player who did this. His name's Trantis. He's Australian. He's on loan at Hibs. On a free kick, hits his teammate in the face, hits the other teammate in the face, and then I have no opinion one way or another who I care to win the league. I'm just trying to think in terms of Twitter fans, what's going to be the most annoying. If City wins again, the whole Twitter community will kind of be on the same page. Like, this is stupid. Football terrorism. If Liverpool wins, I think it'll be like Klopp's last year. Big deal. If Arsenal wins, brother, the fan pages are going to start tweeting the most disgusting stats, Photoshop, and you're going to see propaganda to the likes you've never seen before. I guarantee you, Bukayo Saka is going to be like on the shoulders of players, and they're going to like recreate Messi winning the World Cup picture. And Arsenal is going to put it on their page. And it's going to be like this attempt to go down in the history books picture. Like, I could see that happening. Then in the background, you have Zinchenko with the Ukrainian flag going like this. Who else would be in that? Let's see. It's too late for the Jesus memes. Easter's over. Those won't work anymore. It'll be good. It'll be good either way. It'd be comedy to see Arsenal win, though. Now I'm thinking about it. We're actually just ran. Wait, I didn't watch the game. Was that the best decision in the world for me not to watch the Arsenal versus City game? From what I heard, it was horrible. But I'm not even getting a PS5 until August. Gotta have to keep playing on these ass servers. Brother, it's not much better over here, man. Diehard football fan? I'm diehard for Sunderland in the United States. I don't really... Does anyone else fall in the camp of, like, you just don't enjoy watching football as much anymore as you used to? Like, any team? Outside of, like, your own club and country? Like, I don't really look forward to waking up and watching the Prem anymore. Outside of maybe, like, a few games. But, like, when I was in middle school and high school, I would do that every single weekend. I'd wake up, watch everything, was super excited. Now I could really care less about a majority of them. Did you see Setme's tweet on Saka? No, but I saw a tweet talking about... Maybe someone knows what I saw. It was a stat on... something United. Like, United has the most expected goals for shots on target that should have went in. Like, it's the most propaganda stat in the world. 87, we'll take that. Like, the stat literally meant nothing outside of they can't finish. I opened the 650k pack and got Charlton. Nice. Yeah, if anyone wants to open the 650k pack and share play, let me know. I'm going to try as best as I can to have 650k before that pack goes away. Does someone want to do the math for me? If it's gone in 3 days and like 19 hours, is that gone by what, Friday? Friday new content? Which, by the way, are they gonna... What time is new content now? Because they still have the daily gold, silver, bronze later, even though the time changed for UK. But then the first day of the time change, instead of going back an hour, they went back 2 hours. So you had stuff release 3 hours like back to back to back the other day. 8 center backs were on the pitch. Yeah, I saw that. Oh, it was disgusting. The grind's getting bored. Selling my gold fodder into exchanges. Got like 20 dupes. Just discarded them. Couldn't be bothered. Alright. Do we do an 83 plus times 10 next? What do we got? Yeah, let's do it. Let's send it. What is still in the team of the week? Is Rete in? EA killed the fodder market? In the sense of what? Everything's like super cheap? Or what's it looking like right now? Mabo, Cody, what's up, buddy? How you doing, man? Yep, super cheap. I don't mind that. Because if you ever want to buy, what, like 89s for exchanges, it's not going to be super expensive. You're joking. You're joking. That was horrible. Liverpool win. ELPL, Netherlands, Euros. We start pushing VVD Ballon d'Or talks. So you're saying Liverpool win Europa League, the Premier League. Netherlands, the Euros. Who? Okay. Let's say that does happen. You could make a case. Generally, who's going to win the Ballon d'Or, do you think, though? Like, who are the candidates at this point? Golazo. I'm alive today. Just got back from work. Hey, welcome back, bud. Jude, VVD, Mbappe. Yeah, I could see Jude with Real Madrid winning a ton of things, or England winning Euros. Oh, dude. If England wins Euros, I think that'd be huge. Do you think it could happen? Do you think England could win the Euros? McAllister? Yeah, throw McAllister up there. Why not? For the betting odds. Gakpo Ballon d'Or, then sell him for 80 mil. I mean, I feel like Euros will be important for whoever wins it. I think that will be a huge deciding factor. Because what? If you have... Wait, time period. Because if by summer, Mbappe's to Real Madrid, say France wins Euros, no, I don't think that'd be enough. That'll be a tough one. I think Jude has a really good shot. I put my money on Jude. They got to make a run, though. They can't get eliminated right away. All right, Diaby and Schmidt. Dude, Messi gets McAllister to win it. Endo Ballon d'Or. You know what we need? There's probably these sort of things. I would care less about the Ballon d'Or. I would care more about, like, a bunch of other awards if they gave them out. Like, start thinking about the most random awards you could receive that we could make up and would genuinely want people to win them. I think a good reward would be the most overhyped on social media. Give that person, I don't know what the trophy would be. We need to create a trophy theme for them. That'd be huge. Biggest peen. You'd have United fans and Chelsea fans. Like fan pages. All at the awards. Only trophy they'd receive. 380 or 81 picks? I would do 81 plus picks. A fee for scoring a hat trick of penalties in the Asian Cup final? Dude, you know what's crazy? I completely forgot about the Asian Cup and AFCON. I remember watching both of them. But I don't really remember anything happening. Outside of the compilation of AFCON. With the goalkeeper. Remember the goalkeeper who looked back as the ball went past him? In just pure horror. I remember watching South Korea and Japan a few times in the Asia Cup. Times weren't great for me. Double walkout. Like, most of the games I wanted to watch were like 4 a.m. And then AFCON. I just got the highlights from AFCON. I didn't watch any games. Hey, Jacob. I don't want to hear it, buddy. Because you know what? Progress was made. We only conceded 5 goals. Alright? We only conceded 5. Avi, what's up, bud? Nah, I'm just curious. Like, we conceded 5 to Blackburn. Yes, we did. Laugh all you want. I think it just goes to show you the season's over. We're not getting relegated, hopefully. And we're not getting promoted. So, I don't know what you do. I don't think it was smart to bring on Jack Clark for like the last 20 minutes. Off an injury. In a game where you have no chance of coming back. I get giving him playtime, but I thought he got injured again when he went down. The Sunderland fall off is crazy. Wait. WSM, you just said the quiet part out loud, buddy. You just admitted to it without even realizing what you did. Yo. Thank you so much, WSM. That's insane, dude. If you guys don't realize what WSM just did, he's saying the Sunderland fall off is crazy. So he's admitting Sunderland had levels recently. Very high levels. Which is inconsistent with what he was saying before. He was saying how they were never good at all. Interesting. The amount of times he was fouled? Yeah, dude. I was scared, man. Yes, they fell off. I mean, they have nothing else to do this season. As long as they don't get relegated, they can fall off all they want. Sell Jack Clark and reinvest. You're battling for promotion last year, which we were never supposed to in the first place. It was such an overachievement. Dude, Ipswich getting promoted would be horrible, man. Oh my gosh. Bro, they're going to be so full of themselves. Clark is definitely leaving. How much you think you'll get? I think 20 mil-ish. I don't think you're going to see crazy bids for like 30 mil. I think it's going to be one of those things where if you can get 20 mil plus for him and you have, ideally, players you want to buy with that money that can replace, you go for it. Because I don't think it's going to be one of those things where you hold on to them, you sell them in the winter for like 30 mil either. I don't think that's the case. Alex Scott, who was much better, was 15 mil. Well, you can say that in terms of, who's the Blackburn guy that just got sold for like 20 mil to the Prem? Young midfielder. You could make a case if he was 20 mil, Jack Clark is easily above that. So, like, money really doesn't mean anything. It's who's buying them. That's the question. For example, any of the newly promoted championship teams, they're all going to put in like 15 mil bids for Jack Clark. That's what Burnley did, but with 10 mil. I don't think Sheffield did. But Leeds is doing that with a lot of players too. Leeds wants to get Trey Hume for like 7 mil right now. So does the Serie A team. So does, I think, Liverpool. Like, realistically, if Ipswich goes up, which there's actually a really good chance of them going up, what do they look like in the Prem? Because they were a weird one. Didn't they win through League One playoffs last year? And then potentially win automatic promotion in the championship? It's crazy. But they had a pretty good team in League One already. But I'm trying to think. I don't know how much money they'd have. I'm just curious to see the loan players they could get. The Prem is too hard now. Most teams will go back down. Yeah, the gap is crazy. But still, even with the gap, if you can get loans right and you can stay up a year, a lot can happen. I did not expect Luton to be this good. I think it's just a different style of football, which is appealing for Luton. Like, it's fun, too. Bunch of big guys, crosses, set pieces, small stadium. You expect to win against them. Balls to the wall, blood, sweat, and tears. Like, it's actually fun. Like, as much as I can't stand Ipswich either, the amount of times this year they've scored late goals or had clutch moments is insane. Like, think about that, too. Like, that in the Prem would probably have a storyline and be fun to follow for a lot of people. But, look at, like, the likes of Sheffield and Burnley. I think besides the love that company got with Burnley in the championship and what he did with them, I don't think I've seen many positive things in the Prem coming out of Burnley or Sheffield. Dude, the Burnley hype was so crazy, man. But then again, if you really think about it, Leicester was supposed to be clear favorites in the championship this year. They're struggling. Leeds looks like they'll go up. Ipswich looks like they might go up. You really don't have a clear favorites yet. Southampton's still relatively competitive when you play them head-to-head. None of those teams, going back to the Prem, shout mid-table. Like, none of them shout Fulham a few years ago. You got Kothway out of an 81 plus player pick. GG, man. We just drew 5-5 with a full Australian team because EA doesn't care about old gen and ping is so high. That's lovely. Yeah, to be fair, Burnley was good in the championship, but again, the difference between the championship and the Prem is pretty steep. And like, as much as I love Jack Clark, I think Jack Clark is a good example of that too. Any Prem team that buys Jack Clark for like, let's say 20 mil, let's go with that. Let's go with the 20 mil. I don't think he's going to be able to attack the same way in the Prem that he was able to in the Championship. So I think going to a fighting relegation Prem team would give him the most game time, but also expose him a lot more too. Which he'll grow past it, but the issue is if he goes to like a team that just got promoted, they're going to go back down. Is he better off being back in the Championship next year? Or would you rather have him like stay with the Sunderland-ass side and keep trying to get better? Or go to a better Prem side and get loaned back out if he can't compete. That's like the other option. Because he's still an investment too. You're buying for now and the future. I reckon Leeds get promoted and try to get Phillips back. Do you think he'd be able to get form, or do you think Bielsa was the only one to get it out of him? Like, I truly can't remember the player that Phillips was. Feels too long ago. That'd be cool. Dude, I want, if Leeds go back up and they play Bournemouth, I want Tyler Adams just to Brexit tackle anybody on Leeds as hard as possible. I know what Mowbray did with Roberts, but he's a completely different player now. So, if we're going off of this season compared to last season, I think the blaring obvious thing for me is a lot of faults that Patrick Roberts had got covered up by the fact that Ahmad was next to him. So a lot of times, the way he was able to take on defenders, have someone to play off of, him and Ahmad going together benefited Roberts greatly. He didn't have to have the final product. He could have more of that kind of wing role. Ahmad would be the one to cut in a lot more, take those shots. He thrived under that system, especially when the defense is already tired, the midfield's not getting back. Boom. You throw both of them into that spot, they're cooking. Now you have Roberts over there by himself, and he's picking the ball up on half. What, he's beating the winger, who's already out muscling him. They got a defensive midfielder covering, and then the left back. Then when you get past all of them, he has no one to cross to in the box. So then he has to like shift back and play a ball to Aqua, who then hits it like 20 feet over the goal. Like, I just don't think... I think people overhype Roberts. I think there's a player there. But I think the same people who overhype Roberts, if you gave... If Ba had the performance that Roberts had today, let alone this season, they would never want him anywhere near the club ever again. The propaganda against Ba for what he does or when he messes up versus Roberts is so funny to me. Wish Ahmad was still at Sunderland. Has Ahmad played anymore since he scored? Or has he been back on the bench? I mean, it did go to international break, and then there's been, what, one game since? Yeah, he played well with Leeds in general, but I think Bielsa was cooking with that team in the Championship, so realistically, I don't know how he would fare still in the Prem. Who do we expect? With the worse team than City, with the worse team than West Ham. I don't think that really helps him too much. Unless it's just getting him consistent game time and him feeling positive about himself. Because I don't think he feels good about himself at West Ham. You don't like him since his loan at Sunderland? Who, Ahmad? Did he score against your team or something? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Shouldn't be laughing. Goal. Blackburn Rovers. Jesus Christ. 1-5. Then Blackburn quoted it. A big weekend for Jesus Christ. Fair play. Yeah, dude, a majority of you, I have an idea who you support, but there's like 200 different individuals throughout a week who will come in and say something in chat, and you all have a team that you support. I can't remember who supports who exactly every time. My bad. Sorry, but our defending for that third goal. Why on earth was everyone run away? I don't know, man. It makes no sense to me how Sunderland plays, because it's beautiful 1 minute and then it's horrific the next. And like the thing that sucks is I don't know how to properly evaluate them, because it's like I know what each player is capable of, or that I've seen them be capable of. But then when they have stinker performances like this, it just makes you reevaluate. It's like, is this the reality of how they are? And I'm just this completely biased and I don't see it? Or is it an overreaction with a young team that will only get better over time? I don't know. Like, you look at Dan Neal, last game versus this game. A lot more mistakes this game. A lot more pressure on him. A lot more turnovers. Some poor passes. Not his best performance. But then again, no one had a really good performance. Last game, the edits that were being made were showing that he's Prem ready. It'll be 10 million plus, 15 million plus. And potentially play for England in the future. Then you look at him today, and the comments you see are it's probably a good thing he had a poor game. Prem interest will go away. We get him for another season at least. Sunderland won on Friday. They lost today on Monday. Sunderland played Blackburn. That's what we're talking about, Cody. Bristol, we need Pato, Elise. Wait, do we have any word on Elise? Why he was dropped from the bench? Hopefully it was an injury, and it was just having different guys on the bench. Hume, Evans, Neil, Clark, Ashish, Ba, Job. Yeah, I don't know. I think realistically, if we sell Clark during the summer and maybe Pato, nobody else can go. Like Dan Neal can't go, Trey can't go. The only way I would sell Trey is if for some reason Pembele for the rest of the season shows like insane dominance or something. Besides that, we just don't have the depth there. Yeah, it was, I really like that Riggs scored off the bench. Realistically, he shouldn't have been dropped in the first place. The fact that they put Roberts on instead of him annoyed me a little bit. I understand why, but it still annoyed me. I hope Rigg doesn't see that as like a negative for when it comes to contract negotiations. I mean, he's still a kid. I don't think it's really a negative to think you're starting a kid in the championship. I don't know. Consolidate, man. Get some good performances before the end of the season. 6 games left. Put value up on players. Allow players more time to develop. Spend money wisely this summer. Get a better team. Get some good loans. Anything can happen. It's just one of those things where I still think we're going in the right direction. But the right direction isn't like a constant up. It's like a really high up. Then another week you're down a lot. Then you're up. But if you look at it like an index fund of like the top stocks in the world, slowly over time, it just goes up. Whether a month you're really down and then you're really up, levels out, you make progress upward. I think the debt situation is good. I think the investment on players, buying players for less than we sell them for, making money on them, developing them, attracting more interest that way, potential loans. I think all that stuff is going in a good direction. Management of the team, when it comes to who the coach is going to be, the staff around that will have to be addressed outside the football pitch with the stadium stuff, decisions being made for the Newcastle game. All that you can take into account too as needed improvement. But I think realistically, if you look at it in the next 3 to 5 years rather than like the next year, I think it's a good position to be in. Take Gakpo on loan? Sure. Because again, I still do think I'm in that mindset of if you are 3 to 5 years away from now and Sunderland doesn't have a chance at making playoffs and getting promoted, I think that's an issue. But if you look at the next 3 to 5 years and there's years where you do get in that position, you just miss out, I think that's a good sign. Because I think automatic promotion for any championship team is just going to get harder and harder. So realistically, it's being consistent enough to make playoffs. The same way I would argue Sunderland was in League One. How many times in League One did Sunderland make playoffs and lose? And how close were we to not even getting promoted from League One to the Championship 2 seasons ago? How close we were to getting eliminated once again in the playoff semifinal. Don't get out for the first 10 minutes. We were doing good stuff, testing the goalkeeper, then completely fall off. It makes no sense. It feels like you're watching a FIFA team after you score a goal and the computer takes over and the other guy has to score then. And it's like everything goes against you. I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, I've noticed that too. It's like very positive start. You're playing beautiful football. And then out of nowhere, it just goes to crap. Every single player, too. It's not even just like a single one. Oh, but another thing I'm holding on to. Brighton desperately, really badly wanted Hamir last year. They saw something in him. If Brighton saw something in Hamir and we won Hamir, has to be a player in there somewhere. Even if it takes 3 years to find the player. I'm not one of those people who wants Hamir completely excommunicated from the club. We will get something out of him. He will eventually score goals. If we have to ship him to Spain or Portugal or elsewhere in the world for him, do whatever it takes, but I don't want it to be another Jewy situation. That pissed me off. Jewy was great support last season, was getting minutes. Brief chances he had against Southampton was an instant impact sub, and then got shipped not to the north where he could have teammates in a similar culture. They shipped him to Greece, where he struggled with the language, and then got injured, and has barely gotten playing time because of that. So stupid. Maenda, too. I feel like Maenda's barely played. Nectar's getting a lot of play time because it's his old coach, and they've converted him to a defensive mid. He's doing much better as a defensive mid than a center back, which I think will be really good for him at Sunderland. If I look at Maenda, and like, how much is Maenda realistically growing? I don't know. Took Ross Stewart a season or two to start begging. Yeah. And look what he became. One of the best strikers in the championship. That's the tough thing with Amir, though. Or any of our strikers. We bought strikers for the future. And didn't have one for the present. Because we sold Ross Stewart and he was injured. So what was expected from players completely changed. And that probably stunted their development a little bit. $46. So we have 4 more we need to get. Closing in, boys. I didn't do this yet. 84 squads. If Amir had Stewart to learn off of, he would have been a demon. Oh, absolutely. But like also too, I always hear about how well people do in practices, in trainings. And like they get talked up so much. And it's like you hear it get talked of some players that you see it in game. Then others you hear it talked about and you just don't see it at all. Like remember when, was it Burstow that Tony was saying earlier in the season? Like, Burstow is just breaking the net with how many goals he's scoring in training. I packed 92 Colaire earlier, yet I won't be playing on this account until how long? Retiring from gameplay, only doing daily SBCs and objectives. Nice. I don't know. I trust the process. Through the ups and downs. It's just infuriating sometimes. Dude, I really hope we do not have an option to buy Burstow. I really hope we don't. Right now you're starting an MLS RTG? Nice. Speaking about loans with options to buy, have we played Styles in his preferred position yet? And if so, what is that preferred position? He's like, I really don't know how to feel about him, man. I feel like he's decent at times, horrific at times, right side of the pitch at times, left side of the pitch at times, near the top of the field, in the back. International breakers in the midfield. On a Miroslav Klose jersey, just because of how much I like his birthday card. It's not a bad idea. I do think, though, in terms of like recruiting model as well, I don't know how you feel about this. I really like the idea of getting people who are playing either at the men's level internationally for their country, even if it's not a huge country. Or bigger countries at the youth level. U18, U19, U21, U23. I think that's a really good thing for the future. If you could, for club or country, create a custom kit, how would you do it? I think for Sunderland, I'd want the old badge for sure. Ozyman. I think you got to do the red and white stripes still. That's not really going to change too much, but I wonder if there's a way to do it to make it look sick. Maybe have like waves somewhere on it. Partway down the kit. Boom, boom, boom. All right, 84 team. Do we have enough? No, we don't. We're getting low. Boom, 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 boom. I just realized I haven't been doing Team of the Week player picks. So I've been getting tradable packs. We've just been doing daily SBCs. Ugh. So I haven't been making coins. We got anything good from these picks? Not good. Consistent fodder, I would say, which I prefer. Boom, 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 boom. We're doing player picks until we get the 100 done. I will say, I did enjoy making player picks on the companion app a lot more, especially with the 80+ player picks. I was on my couch last night watching Netflix, doing it, and I wasn't even doing Team of the Week player picks. I was taking everything outside of 85s and above, put those into exchanges. 84s and below, I was tossing everything into player picks. And I was generating like 25 player picks a time. Then I'd get like Bruno 90, let's go. I would get another like 8 to 10, 85s to 89s, and then continue. It was just so much fun. Then eventually it'd be like, oh, 5 to 8. 3 to 5, and it would slow down. But at that point, you're hours in. Dude, we're getting so close, man. We're getting so close. We were 3 away from our goal of 50. After that, we can start using our 89 exchanges. Play them, sack their manager. Whoever we get next need to bring their staff in. Yeah. Dobbs, there's good and bad with him. I think it sucks that he has to be in the position he is. Yeah, because I bet if you asked him, like, he knows he's not in a position to be the manager. But sadly, the longer he's in the spotlight, the less likely he's going to be around the club in general. Even if the plan was for him to stick out the season and then lead like trainings and stuff behind the scenes in player development. My fear is, though, if he goes, it puts Job in a weird spot. But any Encore hero packs? I don't think so. Leaving Dodds to the end of the season was a disaster to begin with. Hot take. Ever getting rid of any manager was a bad decision this season. We should have just stuck with Mowbray. There's literally no reason. The reason Mowbray was out was because we still had the ambitions of we belong in the playoffs. We magically thought that somehow a new manager would get us there. And then we went cheap with it, looked for unemployed ones. Which left us with Mick the Dick. And then him getting sacked puts us where we are today. Like, I don't think, as much as we maybe at the time had criticisms of Mowbray, I think you could have the criticisms and be like, okay, realistically, what is the move after this, though? Because, like, getting rid of him didn't solve anything. It just created even more problems, in my opinion. And do we know what his sickness or surgery was? Has Birmingham said anything? Already got 88. Nice. Yankor is he in like every pack? I feel like I've seen a lot of people get him. Alright, I'll chuck in an 86 in for him. Is that a waste? Maybe. But we got our 100 player pack, boys. Come on. Dude, the 83 plus times 10s. Oh? Oh, it's a silver. I had my hopes up for a minute. You didn't even get an 86 in your 100 player pack? I don't even think you're guaranteed a walkout or a board. Are you? I have low hopes. Okay, that's never happening again. So weird to see an icon in it be gold. But double 91s, is there anything else in there? I wouldn't expect anything else to be. Could we have a hero hidden? Potentially? Would it be on the end? Or it would have been before the end of the golds, right? Jeez. Can you do it again once it refreshes? Dude, we are 189 plus away from our goal. And everything after that we can now use. We're so close. We're so close, man. You don't know how draining it's been not touching these. But then imagine if they don't come back. Imagine we don't get exchanges back for Team of the Season. How nice these are going to be to have. You know what? Should I do it? Should I do what I'm thinking? For number 50? Should we put Earps in finally? I know we'll probably get higher exchanges later, and it'd be better to put them in then. But if that's our team this season, we're going to get so many higher ones anyways. I think we do it. Earps. You've been such a big meme in this community. We love you for everything, including your gameplay. The amount of hours you grinded before Team of the Year. Days we grinded before Team of the Year. And then I wouldn't even say days. We probably streamed/grinded over 24 hours during Team of the Year just to get Earps and nothing else. You are the best thing to come out of Team of the Year and the worst thing. And you are our final at 50. Number 50 of the 89 plus exchange. Thank you so much for your services. Yeah, God. All right. Now we have freedom to, what? I guess do everything. We can now start using every single one of our informs. We're in a good spot, dudes. Let us wrap up by playing a game. Get some packs too. Bonus players. Is gameplay even good right now? I don't even know what gameplay's like. Have I even played this season? What do I even need to do for my Sims? I need to do these. I haven't touched these. I told myself I would. We have 10 days. Score 4 goals. Play 3. Rivals. Win 2. Okay. We can do that. Game still feels boring. At this point, here's the thing. The game is what you make it. If you set limits to the amount of time you put in a day, if you're engaging in a community, whether it's a stream, videos that are either setting like challenges for yourself or like creating a different grind/value in the game outside of just whatever's the meta, it makes it a lot more fun. Like for us, we're going to have goals for Team of the Season, for things we pack, things we do on the menus. We're going to have probably an RTG team that we're making during Team of the Season as well. It's going to add an element to the game that I feel like has been lacking because I've personally just not been wanting to do those things. Yeah. It's tough, man. There's a million reasons to stop playing the game. If you're still going to play it, I'm assuming you're doing something in a way that's giving you some sort of enjoyment. And if it's not, if you're playing this game this far into the year and you're not getting any enjoyment and you're not stopping, I don't know what to tell you. That's just depressing, not gonna lie. Oh, Jack Clark, you absolute monster. That would have been a sick goal. That would have been beautiful. All right, we're scoring right here. Watch how we score, too. It's going to be great feeling. Dang it! Oh, almost worked. Now we run it back. Ready? We're going to get one of these to land. Here we go. Nope. There we go. Nope. We should get Alice Sims the ball. What am I doing? Get the Sims. So, if this person leaves before we shoot. Trip it up the middle. Yep. I wish I could do Al Sims celebration. Sure, what's up, buddy? The Rivals rewards killed the fodder market. I could see that. It's also not good enough to really help the market in either way. Or not the market. Help your club in any way either. Like, you're not getting game-breaking rewards. Sure, they're better than they used to be. But you're still, majority of people aren't getting the benefit of playing Weekend League or Div Rivals. They just aren't. The gap between the menus and that is still shattering. Dude, look at his shot, man. Broken. I kind of wish I took this card and made him a 99 shooting. Oh, by the way, Ahmad's card fits the 99 shooting. So we're going to have a 99 shooting Ahmad. Which is going to be amazing. Dude. You can't stop the Sunderland players. Is he trying to bait me? What's he trying to do? Good try. Dang it! Alright, so that's good. Yeah, I'd quit too, dude. Can't do much there. Alright. I guess since he quit, we have time to play one more. Sugarless, how you doing, buddy? How you been, man? That heading accuracy is about to go crazy too. You see Ismich? I hate them. Like shits. Yeah, they might actually win the league. The ego on them and winning the league is gonna be. I don't think I can do it, man. Then even if they are the worst team in the Prem next year, they'd come back down with more money, which is just gonna piss me off even more. So, I don't know, man. Who's he got? Oh. Is this our first time playing El Orion? Maybe we played him before and I just didn't notice him. Swear last minute is so annoying. Draw would have been massive. As much as I'm not a fan of Leicester, I really hope Leicester ends up pulling it off with Leeds and they both get automatically promoted. Because I think whoever gets third place is not winning playoffs. If it is Norwich in playoffs or West Brom, I'd rather have them go up then. So when I play gameplay right now, do any of you guys like genuinely watch me play and you're like analyzing how I play? I always wonder if there's someone out there either looking for tips or just like wondering what's going on in my game. I do not think 99% of the time when I play. I'm literally just running around, spamming skill moves, making like 20 passes in a row. There's no rhyme or reason to what I'm doing. And that's what makes it fun for me. What about Burrow? What about Burrow? Burrow making playoffs? League One playoffs next year, maybe. That's the closest they are to playoffs. I always look at people's gameplay. Dang it. Why isn't it doing the flick up move that I'm trying to get it to do? Maybe I'm pressing the wrong button? It's gonna be a warning too. No card. Oh my goodness, he's so mad. Now up the Burrow, you support Sunderland? Got him easy. Watch this play right here. This is going to be the wildest angle of a shot you've ever seen. Nope. Not enough power on it. I should probably get Al-Sheesh to do it too. I don't think I even have Al-Sheesh in. I don't know why either. You get him back in, man. Great tackles. Great tackles. Oh, crap. Great tackle. We'll take Rice out. We'll move Rolfo back. We'll get Bellingham in. Actually, we'll take Rolfo out too. Ashish and him in. We'll take Clark out. We'll bring Stewart in. I'll take Massiano. I'll bring Silva in. The Immaculate 3 up top. Nice, Bacon. 1v1 rematch time? Not tonight. In the future, though, 100%. Wait, did the subs go through? Yes, they did. All right. You know what's crazy? Watch how we play with our front three now. Watch the opportunities we get. It's going to blow your mind. Looks like the most random collab. We're having a striker at winger who's slow. We have Sims who are evoing, so he's not great right now. We have Thiago Silva's card at left or right wing. But watch the way we play it. Ooh! Might try Van Persie. He looks crazy. He does. Ian, exclamation mark PSN, bud. Oh, Bellingham. Oh, Silva. Dude, he's scared of Silva, man. They're scared of him, man. They don't want him to get the ball. Look at that. Crazy. They're running from Silva, man. Back post ball. How was that so weak? Here we go. Is your play? Yep. Foul. Ian. Oh. Ross Stewart. Silva was way off. Still want him to get the ball though. Foul? Dude, they're just trying to outmuscle me, man. That's all they can do. They know when it comes to skill. Silva! Woo! Unbelievable, man. All right, we got to get a scoring opportunity here soon. Oh my goodness. I'm fumbling so hard right now. Go. What a touch, Silva. How did he win that? He like went through me. Go. Too easy. Too easy. I had you play me. I'll give you the same response I gave Bacon a minute ago. He could not handle it. In the sweat, the Silva was open. I tried passing to him, but somehow the R1 shoot just automatically happened. And once again, Thiago Silva in a lineup up top cannot be stopped. Does it give performance ratings? $5.9. Beautiful. All right, dudes, that's going to be it. We will see you most likely tomorrow. Yeah, I think I'll be live tomorrow. All right, take it easy. God bless.